Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about yet another project that will be listed on Coinbase pretty soon. And this project is called My Neighbor Alice or the Alice token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website myneighboralice.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we move on to the Alice token, we're going to talk about Gateio. Gateio is one of the most popular centralized exchanges on the crypto space that is known for listing low market cap cryptocurrency gems way before they get listed on any major centralized exchange, including Binance and Coinbase. This means that by creating a Gateio account and by buying these tokens, you are not only increasing your profitability from 10, 20, 50 or even 100x, you are also getting a chance to make 30% in trading rebate, which also increases your investments significantly. By using the link in the description below or by using the link on the screen right now and creating a Gateio account, you are not only increasing your chances of making multiple gains by investing in low market cap cryptocurrencies, but you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel as well, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the My Neighbor Alice page, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, but this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is My Neighbor Alice? My Neighbor Alice is a farming themed play-to-earn builder game built on Chromia. So it is a play to earn game which we've already covered in the past in our channel when it was listed originally on Binance. But again, if you want to check out that video, I suggest you to go to my check out through my channel. It was a while back when Alice was in the launch pool phase, which was how it was introduced on Binance, right? But it is a play to earn builder game that's built on the Chromia blockchain. The game builds itself as a place where players can buy and own virtual islands, collect and build exciting items while also making new friends. So this game mainly focuses on giving players an opportunity to buy and own virtual islands, collect and build exciting items, and also make new friends along the way, which includes other players as well, right? Each player has their own avatar representing them in the game, which they can modify as they please. So you will have your own native avatar, and you can obviously modify your avatar as you please. Players can buy virtual real estate from Alice, the game's eponymous central figure, or the internal marketplace. So not only can you buy the land, like actual real estate land from this game through their internal marketplace, but you can also do it within their central game figure as well. And all purchased land is represented as an NFT. So obviously all those lands that you'll be purchasing, or if you own a land, you're basically owning an NFT, right? My Neighbor Alice aims to introduce blockchain to millions of people and targets a diverse gaming community within the traditional gaming market. So their main goal is to bring everyone to the blockchain space, and what better way can you do that using rather than using a game which is going to earn you money. So it is a play to earn game, and therefore this is kind of like the best concept for them to bring a lot of people to the blockchain world, right? And although the game is blockchain based and integrates DeFi features, it does not require prior knowledge of cryptocurrency and blockchain. So yes, of course, this is a blockchain based game built on blockchain technology, but in order to play and interact with this game, you don't really need to know anything about cryptocurrencies or blockchain technology, which is the best thing about this game, because you need to bring the masses into the crypto space and blockchain space, for which you need to provide them with an opportunity to learn instead of having the prerequisite knowledge of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, right? So when it comes to My Neighbor Alice, basically taking inspiration from several popular sources, it definitely is a project that tries to take its inspiration both in its gameplay as well as in its looks and graphics from several other projects. For instance, daily in-game tasks and social aspects are inspired by Animal Crossing, whereas Minecraft serves as a role model for building mechanics. So you can clearly see elements from multiple other popular games, which includes Minecraft for building mechanisms. You can also see references to Animal Crossing, which is also another popular game, where the daily in-game tasks and social aspects are covered through Animal Crossing, right? So that's basically how it works. The artwork was inspired by the Swedish children's book Petsen and Findus. So they do have a very unique artwork compared to several other play to earn games, and this artwork is inspired by the Swedish children's book Petsen and Findus, right? So that's pretty much a quick overview of this project. So the next section basically covers about the founders of My Neighbor Alice, for which I'm going to let you guys read through the section because it's not a very important information for the purpose of the video. So I'm going to skip through this information and move on to the most important section, which is basically what makes My Neighbor Alice unique. So why would you choose to put your money onto this token, right? So My Neighbor Alice aims to set itself apart in two ways. So they mainly want to differentiate themselves from other games in two important ways, right? The first thing is its unique style that incorporates the character of Alice as a relatable in-game friend makes the game more personable to casual players that are not familiar with classic blockchain gaming features. So they do have Alice as a character in the game, which makes this character very personable or an in-game friend, thereby attracting a lot of regular folks who don't necessarily know anything about cryptocurrency or blockchain technology to feel comfortable playing this game, right? So you need to first of all make your audience feel comfortable that they are actually interacting in a game which is much more personable rather than you just try to battle people and then fight and win. Instead of that, you have a much more personable appeal which this game brings to the table, right? And in addition, the game does not force players to interact with the underlying blockchain technology, although it does allow those who are curious to explore classic DeFi functionality. So if you don't know anything about blockchain technology, you can still play this game. But if you do have any prerequisite knowledge of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, then you can definitely interact with DeFi functionalities within the game, right? So it seems like this game is trying to please all of its audience, both newcomers to the crypto space as well as experienced crypto DeFi users as well, right? So players can engage in various activities designed to appeal to the game's wide target audience, including women. So they are trying to please everyone, which literally includes both experienced and inexperienced crypto people, people of all genders, including women as well. So this is a game that has definitely taken a step about to not just please a typical male audience, but has also focused on improving and attracting female gamers as well, right? The central game feature is virtual islands, of which there are 6. So they have virtual islands which you can technically own and buy and sell. There are 6 virtual islands. So the first one is Snowflake Island, Medieval Rest, Nature's Rest, Loomstead, Sandy Coast, Submerged Island. So these are all some of the main 6 virtual islands that are available in the game. Players can buy virtual land in the form of NFT tokens on these islands and decorate it with in-game items like houses, lakes, decorations, animals, plants and others. So you can buy virtual land from this platform and basically decorate it with your in-game items such as houses, lakes, decorations, animals, plants, etc. So you can do whatever you want with that. Players are represented by their avatars, which can also be customized with in-game items. So you can customize your avatars with in-game items as well, right? All of those are tradable through the marketplace or marketplaces on other blockchains. So you have tradability and liquidity of these particular items not only within their own marketplace but also in marketplaces from other blockchains as well, which is pretty cool, right? Moreover, players can boost their reputation by completing quests and activities in the game. So if you want to increase your reputation within the game, you can boost your reputation by completing quests and by completing activities within the game. Shared requests enable players to work on a common goal and participate in community created events that can be discussed on the game's decentralized forum. So if you want to achieve a quest or suggest something, you can definitely discuss that in the game's forum, which will be a melting pot of ideas for this game, right? The game's developers recently announced an $80 million metaverse grant program that will support the most promising ideas to expand the game's metaverse. Obviously, considering the fact that it is a play to earn game and it is a NFT based gaming system on the blockchain technology space, they do want to get into the metaverse, and they have announced an $80 million metaverse grant program that supports most promising ideas for them to expand into the metaverse. So it's all possible, and they are trying to become a big metaverse giant themselves, right? So that's pretty much the main section of the game itself. So how is My Neighbor Alice network secured? So again, My Neighbor Alice is built on Chromia, layer 1 blockchain used in conjunction with Unity to operate accounts, token transfers, relational data, and user progress. So you can expect less gas fees, significantly less gas fees, and extremely fast transactions, because My Neighbor Alice is actually built on top of the Chromia blockchain and is not built on top of Ethereum. So that's a big, huge deal, because the game is going to be much more cheaper and easier and highly scalable. Chromia follows the development of cross-chain playability with its unique database aspects, allowing for complex back-end logic directly onto the blockchain. So Chromia works in a very unique way compared to Ethereum, and it is a cross-chain playable platform, which means you can obviously interact with multiple other platforms, and the game can be played from different platforms as well, with its unique database aspects allowing for complex back-end logic directly to the blockchain. So you can basically see some of the uniqueness of Chromia blockchain, enabling the functionalities that couldn't otherwise be possible in other blockchains, right? The second layer to the game is Unity. So they have even though Chromia is a layer 1 blockchain with pretty much only My Neighbor Alice being the main kind of like project on top of that, they still have a layer 2 solution for Chromia, which is known as Unity. This front-end solution is in large a procedural building system connecting the back-end with the logic registration edge case and multiplayer scalability. So they have basically connected the back-end with the scalability portion in order to make this game much more scalable and achieve high throughput, right? Alice is an ERC20 token on Ethereum. Ethereum is one of the most popular blockchains and the to-go solution for many decentralized applications. Obviously, Ethereum is also one of the home places for this particular game. You can find My Neighbor Alice token being available in an ERC20 format, and as you know, Ethereum is one of the most popular blockchains, and therefore a lot of projects would try to integrate with Ethereum due to its security, right? Its proof of work consensus mechanism requires miners to mine new Ether and ensure that Ethereum is one of the safest blockchains in the crypto industry. So obviously, Ethereum being one of the most second popular blockchains in the crypto space obviously shows how much security related issues are addressed by Ethereum compared to several other projects, right? And if you see, a set of decentralized nodes validates transactions and secures the Ethereum blockchain. So obviously they're talking about the mechanisms by which how Ethereum secures a network, and how, since Alice exists as an ERC20 token, it definitely relies upon the security of the Ethereum blockchain as well, right? So when you scroll below, you can clearly see other information, but I'm going to go to their website quickly, to show you guys some of the quick aspects of their website. So if you go to the website myneighboralice.com, you can clearly see that they're warning because there's a lot of scam attempts to replicate the success, and obviously phishing emails and scams and on Telegram. You must be very careful with that. So their official contract address is here. You can click on this link to reveal their contract address. But if you scroll below, My Neighbor Alice, the Charming Farm and Builder Game. So that's what they call themselves as. If you want to access the gameplay teaser, you can go through this video, which will give you a lot of information about this project. Start small, then grow your farmland into a booming business on blockchain, which is something that you can technically do, and you can make real money by being a real blockchain farmer, right? So learn more about the game here by clicking on this button here. And this is kind of like a typical land that you will basically be able to buy. You can customize the land however you want, add a lot of features and make it more valuable before you sell it, right? So recent articles talks about some of the these recent updates talks about some of the more articles that you can read through for understanding this game better by clicking on this more articles link. Become one of the first landowners. So obviously they've had a land sale previously, which I also covered in my previous My Neighbor Alice video when it was initially launching on Binance, and obviously it's a project that definitely can perform extremely well, and therefore the people who invested in the lands early on are definitely going to be sitting on a good pile of profit, right? If you scroll below, you can clearly see this is how the visuals look like. The Alice token, this is the Alice token's logo. It is a native cryptocurrency of this game. It allows token holders to play, invest, and also be a part of the game. So when it comes to other functionalities of Alice tokens, you can basically purchase game items using Alice tokens. You can earn staking rewards. You can also play to earn Alice tokens and participate in governance as well, right? So if you want to learn more about this token, you can click on the About the Token button. When it comes to investors, they have a lot of repeated investors, which also includes the Sandbox, Bellup project, Anchor, MakerDAO, Bounce, ARPA, Box Mining, Cryptos Ventures, and so on and so forth. So a lot of well-known partners and investors have invested in this project, so it's pretty cool, right? And if you scroll below, you can clearly see the social media information along with their newsletter section, where you can include your email and be a part of their newsletter. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. It's quite a straightforward platform that aims to work in correlation with the way play to earn games are moving in the crypto space, and obviously make its own name in the metaverse space in the future, right? So going back to the coin market cap page of this token, if you take a look at the ranking itself, this token is ranked 188th by market cap and coin market cap, and it's currently trading at $7.17 at the time I'm making this video, with about 4.89% increase in the past 24 hours. So it is a relatively quite a bit more expensive compared to some other project, but it seems like the tokenomics is the main reason why this token is obviously high price tag compared to some other projects. If you scroll below, you can clearly see that when it comes to I think market cap information, which is here, the token has a market cap of $219.3 million in market cap, which is quite low for a project that aims to do so much. And if you take a look at the max supply, the token has a really strong tokenomics and fixed supply of 100 million tokens, and out of which 31% are already in circulation. So it seems like tokenomics wise, this token looks really good. It does have built-in scarcity into the system with a max supply as well, right? So I think based on that, I'd probably say this project has a really good future, not only with its fundamentals but also with its tokenomics, right? When you scroll below, you can clearly see that when it comes to the all-time chart, the token has been quite volatile, and in fact in the recent times it's been much more volatile with consistent price dumps. If you take a look at the price per token of this token, at the time initially it was worth $24.07 per token as of March of 15th of March 2021, and then it dumped down, went up, went down, and then it went up and down, and it was quite volatile for a very long period of time. until the June of 2021 when this token was worth $3.94, which obviously is the all-time lows. And I think this token obviously kind of significantly rebounded again, reaching an all-time highs of about $18 to $19 per token, right? And then it dumped again, and then it went back up, reaching a new close to its previous all-time highs of about, I would probably say, about $27 per token, $27.50 per token, before crashing back down to a relative price point of about $6.59. And it's kind of recovered since then, but now it's dumping again. So I think this token can definitely go below the $6 or even $5 range, which will probably be a good dollar cost average and opportunity. It is a volatile token, which means you can definitely take advantage of the peaks and dumps in the short term by making some really good short term gains, right? But that's just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. Please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? When it comes to the Bitcoin comparative itself, this token was doing pretty well in the Bitcoin comparative as well. Initially, the token was worth about 4,200 satoshis per token before dumping down to a price of about 1,100 satoshis per token before making a new kind of like rally to a price point of about, I'd probably say, close to 5,000 satoshis per token before crashing down to 1,800 satoshis and then going up and then going down. Now it's currently at 2,000 satoshis per token, but it could be volatile and go up and down. But if you see, it's not as volatile as a dollar comparative. So Bitcoin comparative, I'd probably not really worry too much about Bitcoin comparative, because dollar comparative seems to be much more volatile, and therefore a lot of opportunities to make more gains in the dollar comparative compared to Bitcoin comparative, right? But you can still buy this token with dollar comparative if you do want to, right? So when it comes to the dollar comparative price, I'd probably say it's better to hold off till the token reaches a price point of 1,700 satoshis per token, which will probably be a good entry point for this token, right? When it comes to the markets itself, this token is obviously available on Binance, pretty much with BTC, USD, as well as BUSD, as well as BUSDT. You can also get this token from Gateio, which is also a really good exchange. Please use the link in the description in order to sign up for your own Gateio account and get a 30% trading rebate, right? So Gateio, KuCoin, and Huobi Global and FTX are all major reputed exchanges. Uniswap is also a place where you can buy this token from on Ethereum, but it's going to be an expensive endeavor because you will be paying a lot of gas fees, right? So when it comes to the markets, it seems like the major liquidity is provided by kind of like Binance, Gateio, as well as KuCoin and Huobi Global along with FTX. But obviously Binance taking the biggest market share of them all, and Gateio being in the quick second position, obviously gives us a lot of hope that this is a really good project that's waiting to stay, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token is definitely a really good token for good investment purposes, and I'd probably say that this is a token that you can hodl for the short term, long term, or even mid term, and I think you will be expected to seeing some great results from this project. In the upcoming days, 2 weeks, I'd probably expect this token to go maybe to a little bit lower, maybe till the $5.15 mark, and then after that, this token is probably going to be like worth much more than that, right? And in the long term, which is 3 to 5 years from now, this project can easily be somewhere between $15 to $20 per token, or even higher than that if you're lucky. But it is definitely a really good, valuable project to look into. It's definitely not just an NFT or a play to earn game, but it is definitely a good token to invest on, as well as play the game, because the game is also pretty good, right? Before I close on, I just want to let you guys know that, as I mentioned before, by using the link in the description to set up your Gateio account, you are not only increasing a chance of making some sick gains, but you're also getting a trading fee rebate of about 30%, which will also help you buy even more tokens, right? So remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.